Alrighty, let's kick off with SANADA versus Tonga for this round of the 2016 NJPW G1 Climax Tournament. Tonga just started walking out, hunched over, popped up. Should have some idea of a sync up. Of course, once we get into the matches, I'll be counting along. That'll help. In with the weird pants. Still look like caps or something, I guess. They look odd. Oh, unless I've done my math completely wrong somehow, Tonga has been eliminated. Because it's already lost to Okada. Okada has 5 wins. Tonga can only possibly get 3 more to match Okada. He cannot possibly win the tournament. Going up against SANADA, who is in the same situation. He's already lost to Okada. Okada's up to 5. SANADA is sitting at 2, so he can win every single match going forward and would only be able to tie Okada potentially. And Tenzan, the exact same situation. All of them having already lost to Okada cannot possibly win the tournament. It's sitting at only 2. Alright. Guess while we're waiting for SANADA to come down, I'll do a little bit of my commercial stuff right now. Get it out of the way for the most part. It's just because I don't really have anything else to talk about at this point. Because, tournament-wise, both of these guys are already mathematically eliminated, so there's no real tension in the match. They're just doing it for pride at this point because they have to finish out the tournament. Although I suppose one of them, if they were really feeling lazy, could simply just lay down and take the loss and not give a fuck. That would piss people off. Not likely. But, anyway, SANADA's a little bit quicker to the ring than Naito. Times it's actually almost in. Maybe I don't need to do commercial stuff yet after. Yes, through the ropes. Off your mask. It's a good boy. Need to take off the jacket. Tonga actually checking the ref for weaponry. Alright, so another clash of Bullet Club and Los Ingobernables. So again, in this case, nothing on the line. Except pride. That could be more than enough. I may not be able to win the tournament, but I am not going out of this with the lowest win-loss rate. Locked up, rolling all over the ropes there. Ref finally trying to get him to break up. Tonga pretending to break clean, shoots in. No contact, though. Finally gets a hold of him. Tear him over. Nada just flipped right the hell over. Nice agility. Tonga a little cheat there. white makeup really odd. Makes his face weird thing. Face does weird things with the makeup. Quite effective. Does look kind of creepy. Shoulder there connects. Not a getting back up. Tama get out the outside. Not a fakes him out. Tama fakes him out. Hits drop kick, knocks him to the side. Not doing anything to capitalize on it though. Perhaps we should have seen a bit more of this kind of fire out of him during the rest of the tournament. Might not have already been eliminated. First on the whip, Tama goes into the guardrail. Kinda rough there. After a chair. Bit of a gut check. Telling the camera people to get the hell out of the way. Tonga hangs him up on the guardrail. Rolls into the ring, gonna wait, see if he can get that count out win. Scraping at the face with his boot there, that's pretty dirty. Kind of picking him apart here, but nothing significant. Strikes to the back of the head. That snapmare takes him over. Chinlock. Straight old school chinlock. This is not the kind of move that you're going to get someone to tap out with, but it lets you take a bit of a breather. Kind of forces them to struggle up energy. Wear themselves out. Not very pleasant. Leapfrog drop kick. Over. And catches Tama, who catches him. Off comes the shirt. As always. Backdrop. Hits it. 1, 2, only a 2. Go for that off the shoulder cutter, but Tama fighting out of it. Takes the uppercut though. Catches him flapjack off the shoulders. has a finger all taped up. Not sure what that's all about. Tonga going for that huge splash, misses. Nada shoots in. Misses as well. Tonga hits the wheelbarrow. Only two count. Tonga looking a little bewildered. Picking him up. Probably going to go for that rolling neck breaker. Nope. Looking for that double underhook DDT. The hooks in. Nada does the flippity flow through dropkick thing he does. Both men back to their feet. Tonga first one to react. Nada rocks the forearm of his own. Bit of forearms going back and forth here. See who's going to get the better of it. Tonga shooting a bunch of them in with a headbutt. Nada hits an enziguri. For a tiger suplex. Hits it. Only two count. Kind of odd, moved his body around there. The reverse guillotine. Tonga reversing out of it. And catches him. DT. 1, 2. Only a two count. Long two count. Tonga was using that as a finisher with some success, since again using it as more of a signature move, while adopted the cutter as a finisher. For it there, gets thrown off. Nada going for the off the shoulder cutter. Out of the flex attempt, running the ropes. Tonga using that agility, quickness, head scissor takedown, but gets caught off the shoulder cutter. And 1, 2, and only a two. Tonga reverses, only a two count. Around, looking for the cutter. Gets caught. 1, 2, only a two count. Hits the cutter. Finally. 1, 2, and 3. Tonga pick up another win. Not a lot of celebration out of Tonga there. Obviously, not a lot to celebrate. All he's really doing now is trying to not come in last, win-loss record-wise. Go ahead and do some of my commercial stuff now. Got a couple here. I'll start off with my games. Again, you can find my games on Game Jolt. My developer name there is Acidheads, IDHEDZ. Got a few different games on there you can check out. Jack to the Future, which is kind of the original version of one of my other games. It's a comedy RPG with some fan game elements from different YouTubers. Although I really am, in the game I use the YouTubers, main characters, and have references and stuff to them in it. I don't know, to me there just is a distinction. To me a fan game is almost like a love letter, while what I've done is not a love letter at all. Like any other kind of referential humor, it's taking something out of the context it's normally in and putting it into a different context. In some ways, the game is a parody of fan game. So that one is on there for free. Check that one out completely for free. But I am no longer developing that one any further because Game Jolt changed their policy, making anything that they'd consider to be a fan game basically into a second-class citizen. No longer on the main site; it's on its own. They are on their own channel. Although, as far as I'm concerned, what the whole deal really is that they introduced a marketplace system, and they can't make money off of those things, so they don't want them cluttering up the main site from stuff that they can make money off of. And bad luck Fale fucking with the announcer, dude, for no particular reason. Although I'd have to say that rather than just shoving him down, that's a bit funnier than else. Still kind of dumb. Alright. So at this point, Fale is in a win or lose situation here. Overall win or lose, if I'm doing my math right. Fale has 3 wins, Makabe has 4. So if Makabe wins this match, he'll go up to 5 wins, which puts him again on par with Okada. Fale could only possibly get up to 5. So if he loses here, it doesn't matter what happens. He's eliminated. Because he can never do any better than matching up with Okada or Makabe. And since Makabe would have beaten him, he can't win. Fale has to win this match to stay in the tournament. If Makabe beats him, Fale is done. And I think Makabe is well aware of that fact. Really staying on him here, not giving him any chance to breathe. Hate not being able to finish what I was talking about. While they're just screwing around on the outside, I'll finish up. So that game, Jack to the Future game, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff in it that you probably find funny, especially if you are familiar with the YouTubers involved. But after Game Jolt changed their policy, I reworked the entire game into its current incarnation, the one that's still being worked on off and on, which is the Adventure of Fuckface. Fale with a chair, going to try and possibly choke Makabe out. Rather risky there. I'd hope they tested that before doing that. Make sure that thing, the chairs wouldn't give away underneath. Fale trying for the count out. Makabe slow to get up. Trying. Ref is counting. Getting close. Makabe's back in. Really working on the neck there, trying to choke Makabe out. Again, it's Fale be kind of vicious, but not usually like that. I think he's also well aware that if he loses here, he's done. Of course he is. No reason why he wouldn't be aware of it. Him count good. I'm just joking. Going after the shoulder muscle there. 1, 2, only 2 count. Fale still has visible signs of that match with Marufuji on his chest. That is absolutely ridiculous. Makabe egging Fale on, taking those forearms. Doesn't shrug off the big kick to the gut, though. Really shot him into the corner. Makabe going down there. Talked about Fale's situation in this match. He's got to win just to stay alive. Makabe's side of things, he doesn't have to win. In fact, other than losing to Okada, he is in a pretty good position in the tournament. But of course, as I talked about during their match, losing to Okada puts him in a pretty tricky situation. Because now the only other guy in the tournament who has beat him that has anywhere near as good, well, Marufuji is tied with him right now, and I believe he did beat Makabe. Yeah, Marufuji did beat Makabe. So, Marufuji, potential threat, of course. But the biggest threat to him was Okada. 1, 2, only 2 count. Now Okada has 5 wins and has beaten Makabe. In order for Makabe to win, he actually has to overtake Okada. He can't tie with him. He has to overtake him. Which means that he needs, let's see, how could this go down? So Makabe If he were to lose this match, he could still win as long as Okada loses all 3 of his matches. That he would have to have, Okada would have to lose his matches. Makabe could lose this one, but would have to win the last. Makabe wins this match. He goes up to 5, ties with Okada. He only needs to win 1 more. 2. So he could drop a loss at some point and still potentially beat Okada, depending on what Okada does. But it does put Makabe in a tricky situation because it means that, in a large part, his ability to win this tournament depends on Okada losing. Makabe slips out of the bad luck Fale attempt. It's a clothesline just hard enough to make Fale stumble back, not enough to stun him for the second clothesline. Avalanche connects. So, not as dire a situation for Makabe as Fale, but losing this match would still put him in a bad situation. Kind of a power bomb there, too, only to... Now, for Fale to win this match would put him in actually not too bad a position. Not only would it keep him alive in the tournament, which obviously he wants, but it would mean that he had a win over Makabe, a win over Marufuji, and has not gone up against Okada yet. So he would be at 4 wins, tying with Makabe, and depending on what happens in Marufuji's match later, tying with him, and would put him in a position to either tie or overtake Okada. 1, 2, only 2 count. On the spear there, kind of a short tackle, more than a full-on spear. Hits the spike. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2, 3, and Fale gets it. Fale stays alive, ties with Makabe, and is suddenly in quite a good position. He was coming up from behind, and now he's actually in a pretty good position. While Makabe desperately needs Okada to lose. If Okada wins his match now, Makabe actually can be eliminated. I had not realized that. Now, if Okada wins his match, Makabe cannot win, because he would only be able to tie. So I had not realized that Makabe is actually in almost as bad a position as Fale. Almost. Fale had lost here, he would have been eliminated. Makabe, not technically eliminated yet, but Okada needs to lose for him to stay alive in the tournament. Makabe is going to be very stressed out watching Okada's match. Kind of sucks for Makabe. He was doing very well. Actually had a 4-run win streak and has dropped, 3 matches since then to go 4-3? The 7th round, so yeah. Now we've got Goto and Tenzan. Tenzan eliminated for a match for pride for him, and he can play spoiler for Goto. Goto in a similar situation to Fale, I believe. At this point, he needs to win this match. If he does not win this match, Goto is eliminated. Because if he loses here, he can only get 5 wins. He lost to Okada. So Goto has got to win this match to stay in the tournament. Tenzan already eliminated, nothing to lose. Can just play spoiler, try and get an extra win on his record. Again, Goto has shown that he's had some problems with these big match situations. Did win the Intercontinental title and hold on to it for quite a while, and he didn't do too bad in last year's G1 tournament, but when it comes to the heavyweight title, pretty much anything to do with the heavyweight title, he kind of come short every time. So, interesting to see what goes down here. So anyway, go back to my commercial a bit, the game. So the Deck of the Future became the Adventure of Fuckface, which is kind of a big FU to Game Jolt way. But I added a whole bunch of new stuff to it that I had left out of the original game just because I didn't want to piss too many people off. Since it was, it was starring and using the names actual people, so I left some stuff out of it that I could have and would have put into it if, I just didn't want to go too far. Some of the humor. Since I changed names and reworked a lot of it and added a bunch of stuff in, I thought, screw it, I'm just going to put the crazy offensive stuff in. Some people like that kind of humor, so like I said, I put a whole bunch of new stuff in, reworked the game, a lot of it. And you can get that on Game Jolt for $1.99. And I think it's worth it. Of course, I thought it was worth the higher price I had it at originally, but what the hell. $1.99 is not a bad price. And it's got a ton of stuff in it. I mean, there's tons and tons of comedy. There's satire. There's all kinds of wordplay and puns. And there's sexual jokes and offensive jokes, goofy jokes, silly jokes, and situational humor, tons and tons of referential humor. I mean, it is absolutely packed full of all sorts of jokes and humorous stuff. There's an epic rap battle, Battles of History parody in there. There's an honest trailer parody, doing an honest trailer of the game itself inside the game. Alright, so the match is kicking off. Little nod, don't know what that was all about. Be Tenzan going, are we going to do this or what? Tenzan hitting the shoulder tackle there. Having some trouble getting around. I think the tournament might have really taken a toll on his knee. Mongolian chops. Mongolian chop. Goto goes down to the Mongolian chops. Chop to the throat. Headbutt. Mongolian headbutt. Mongolian kick. Mongolian headbutt. Mongolian headbutt. Mongolian whip. Mongolian Goto clothesline. Not Mongolian. Switch focus, and I couldn't tell who was who. Their pants are actually quite similar. 1, 2. With the speed they switched focus, I could not. The hair, I couldn't tell who was who. Just for that moment before the close. Driving the point of his elbow right into Tenzan's head. Stomping on him there. Just wrenching on the neck. Very simple. Effective, though. Head scissor. It locked in pretty tight, too. Up there. On. Scooching around the ring. Trying to get one of the ropes. Why he felt the need to go clear over there. Do it, I don't know. Be trying to pull Goto to a certain position to where he can drag him easier. A little low of those shots, working his way up. Slapping the chest. Low knee. Loving blows. Tenzan on his knees. Getting back up. Goto takes the spin kick. Goto has one of his hands wrapped up there. Mongolian chop. Mongolian chop. Mongolian chop. Mongolian stomp. Mongolian headbutt. Mongolian running clothesline in the corner. Mongolian suplex. Okay, I'll stop. Be like Taz. Thing he does is Mongolian something. Kicks out. Top of the arm. Trade forearms. Normally, I'd say Goto would be okay doing it. Tenzan. Part of that old school strong style. Coming from that, I guess you could call it the last major generation of superstars of NJPW. Pretty much all about the strong style. Well, with some other stuff mixed in. Joe does manage to get the better of it in the end. Spin kick in the corner. Rolling down. Then I'd say he kind of adopted that from Kojima, who's there on the outside. Hits the elbow. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Tenzan fighting out of it. So likely going for that Death Valley driver onto his knee. Tenzan really doesn't want to take that move. I guess I'll just call that a rolling side backdrop. Just not sure what else you'd call it. 1, 2, only 2 count. Gets the vice in. Put in pressure on the elbow, the wrist, mostly on the elbow. Little bit of pressure on the sides of the head. Looking to slam him down. Goto fighting out of it. Both miss. Tenzan does not miss the headbutt. Held it right into the chin. Goto catches him and hits it. Belly driver onto the knee. 1, 2, only 2 count. Tenzan is in trouble here, but Goto has taken quite a bit of offense himself. He has not won this thing yet. Get up to get on him. Goto does suffer from finisher fixation. 1, 2, kicks out. Tenzan was kind of unresponsive there. Not done yet, though. Going for that finisher. Tenzan reverses it. Hits the driver. But is unable to pin. Get over and try and pin Goto here. Gets over there. 1, 2. Only a 2. For the moonsault. Tosses Goto down. Tenzan shaky legs, trying to get over there. Gets up. Look for that moonsault. Goto moves. Tenzan lands hard. Also had some good matches, strong matches right out of the gate. Tenzan went 2 right out of the gate, but then has lost every match since. Can he play spoiler here? Can he keep Goto from progressing any further? Big kick. Tenzan just gets up. Clothesline. Tenzan just takes it. Locks. Clothesline. Gets a sleeper in. Been using this to try and take him out so we can transition into that finisher. Been using basically a reverse DDT onto his knee. Tenzan drives him back into the turnbuckle, and it's just to escape that way. And not really able to capitalize. Back up. Can he get anything going here? Back to the headbutts. That to stun Goto and kind of knock his ass down. Going for a big clothesline. So gets him in the head or in the sleeper again. I mean, he's got Tenzan off his base. It'd be hard for him to really push back. Hits it. 1, 2, 3. Goto stays in the tournament. Alright, so moving forward, Goto. Again, everyone at this point basically needs Okada to just lose. They need Okada to just lose. In case of Goto, it's feasible for him to catch up and overtake Okada, but only if Okada loses all 3 of his matches going forward. So Goto at this point is in the same situation as Makabe. Okada wins tonight, they're both eliminated because there's only 2 more rounds left in the A block. Goto and Makabe can only feasibly get 2 more wins. Only go up to 6. They've both lost to Okada. Okada goes up to 6 wins. This round, they're gone. On his way out. Oh, go back to my little commercial thing. I'll go ahead. I don't know that there's really a whole lot more to say about the adventure of Fuckface. Again, game's on Game Jolt. You can find my developer page there. Acid Heads ACID. I have another game called Cravenhurst Asylum, which is a psychological horror escape game. You play an inmate of the asylum who wakes up in her padded cell, and nobody's around. She can't get anybody to respond to her. Nobody's making any noise. She doesn't hear anybody out in the hallway. So she has to try and escape from her cell and then potentially escape the asylum. That's your goal in the game. Work your way through and find all the keys in order to escape the asylum, while encountering all sorts of horrific, crazy things. Again, psychological horror more than jump scares or the more obvious nonsense horror game. Does kind of dig into some messed up psychology, messed up stuff. And that one, you can get it, it's pay what you want on Game Jolt. So a few bucks would be appreciated, but you don't have to pay anything. It was only the second game I made. There's some flaws with it. So I think it's worth a few dollars, but I originally put it up for free, so I'm not going to force anyone to pay money for it. pay what you want. Then, like I said, a few dollars would be appreciated. That helps me make more game. So we're seeing Ishii and Okada face off here. This is going to be interesting. Now, I believe that at this point, Ishii is not actually eliminated. He needs to win this match to stay in the tournament. But again, even if he wins this one, he's still in the same situation as practically everyone else. Everyone needs Okada to lose. Keep losing. Because with only 2 more possible wins going forward, it really comes down to anyone who has actually beaten Okada. So far, that is a list of 1. Marufuji. Fale still has his match with Okada left, and then final match for Okada will be Tanahashi, which will be interesting, to say the least. Ishii's potential path to victory here, because Ishii is sitting at 2 wins. He needs to win this one and both of the next matches to get up to 5 wins. He needs Okada to lose all of his matches, this one and the next. And then he also needs everyone else that he's already lost to. Again, sitting at 2 and 4, he's lost to 4 people. He needs all of them to stay at under 5 wins. Technically not eliminated, but certainly the roughest potential road to victory for anyone so far. Goto and Makabe probably in the next worst spot, with Fale at this point being probably the best spot to Tanahashi. She's really nailing him early. Going right for the... Well, these guys aren't wasting any damn time at all. They're just going right for it. Okada really rattled there on the outside. Okada's rattled on the outside. Ishii, neck and head. That kryptonite crunch onto the knee. Getting him back in, trying to stay on top of it. Big headbutt there. Big chop. Of course, these 2 stablemates, both members of Chaos, Okada, the actual leader of Chaos, really. Of course, they're not going to go easy on each other. That wouldn't the warrior thing to do, the honorable thing to do. Okada going for that drop kick. He knew it was coming and grabbed him for that big power slam. And I have to wonder, Ishii really going to be knowing Okada well enough at this point to kind of take advantage of it. Kind of messing with him, not really hurting him. That obviously hurt. Okada wants to show he can take it. Suffering for it. He just takes the forearms, doesn't give a damn. Big headbutt, rocks Okada. He just chopping the hell out of Okada. Trying to remember from last year, I don't think these two are in the same block. I don't remember. I can look it up. Okada manages to get a boot in there, but takes another big forearm. Hits the flapjack. Some breathing room. All right. Yep, they were in the same block last year. The Ishii lost to Okada. So can he actually get a win over Okada this year? Only 2 count. Okada shooting in. DDT and the kip up. And the rolling uppercut there. 1, 2, only a 2. Slam. Gonna be looking for that big elbow. Gets hold of him. Big backdrop. Get up. Stay on Okada. Try and finish him off here. Back to those big chops. Alternating with some forearms there. Kind of taking it. Kind of out of it at the moment. And it's just a dodge. Drop kick. hangs Ishii up a bit there. The outside. Stumbling around a bit, goes after Ishii. Look to whip him into the guardrail. Does. Sends him over. Hit that DDT. Yep. And hits it. He spiked right down into the mat. A decent width mat there. Going to offer some protection. There's still concrete on the outside there. So, not the most forgiving substance, even with mats. Having trouble getting up. Okada gonna send him back in. He doesn't want that count out win. Now he's gonna go for the elbow drop again. And hits it. Wide angle shot. Then Ishii pops up, takes advantage. He knows Okada. That is always going to be a bit of an advantage someone like Ishii's going to have over someone like Okada. Ishii's a very no-nonsense guy. He doesn't screw around very much. Doesn't go for much in the way of flashy moves or hand signals to the audience. Get the audience fired up. He doesn't really go in for that stuff. Okada does do those things, and kind of hooked on doing them. Big power bomb there. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Ishii would have known that. Takes the elbow drop. Okada's going to screw around. He's going to go for that wide angle shot pose. Give him an opportunity, an opening. Okada blocks with the boot there, and really high angle on that Death Valley driver. Mouth forgot how to speak there for a second. Kinda rattled, not able to capitalize. Both pretty significantly worn out here. It's a straight boot. She doesn't care. Catches him, takes the uppercut. That does rock him. Okada looking for the tombstone, but gets caught with a forearm, sending him across. Okada goes for the big drop kick. Misses. He misses diving clothesline. Uppercut. He's not able to respond. Does there and hits a drop kick of his own. Don't see Ishii coming off his feet like that very often, but that's a pretty nice drop kick. It's exactly the sort of thing he needs to do, because Okada knows him pretty damn well too. This is the kind of match you need to have something you haven't shown anyone yet. Want to have that little extra something that they can't predict. Looking for a big superplex and hits it. Both of them way on the top there. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Gonna look for the clothesline again and hits it. 1, 2. Ooh. Long 2 count. Okada got that look in his eye. Crap. I'm losing. She going for the brain buster. Okada uses the knee to get out of it. Caught. Gets out of it again. It's awesome. 2 awesome drop kick there. Probably didn't get a lot of impact on it though. Looked like he was able to really lay it in. Did give him some seconds. Time to recuperate a little bit. But Ishii is also able to lay there and recuperate. Okada has to get up. He has to capitalize. He has to get back on Ishii. Ishii now getting up himself. Into their feet. Gotta hit a kick of some kind there. I couldn't tell if it was a drop kick or just a running boot. Hits the drop kick to the sitting position. Hit it again. Hits it again. Going for a third. Hits it. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. But Ishii does not kick out with much authority. Rolled over. Okada doesn't believe that it was only a 2 count. Wasting time. Having a hard time getting up. Look for the tombstone. Ishii blocking it. He's stomping Okada's foot. Hitting the double forearms. Okada gets up. Drop kick. Ishii down. Looking for the Rainmaker. And he hit it. This hits Enziguri. Does succeed in taking Okada down to his knees. Misses the clothesline. Okada hits German, holds on. Trying to spin him around. He counters with a couple of headbutts there. Manages to drop Okada. Chain spinning each other around there. Ishii manages to get the better of it in the end. Looking for that brain buster. Okada reverses. Going for the tombstone. Ishii gets out of it. Head again. Okada up. It's a sit out stone. Seriously rattled Okada there. Huge clothesline. 1, 2. Oh, 2. Barely 2, but 2. Brainbuster. Okada not able to get out of it that time. It's 1, 2, 3. Okada drops a loss, which is what everyone needs to see. Everybody was wanting to see it. Well, Okada fans obviously not, but everybody else in the tournament was wanting to see it. So, even though Ishii has a really, really hard road ahead of him to try and win the tournament, that guarantees him a title shot anyway. So he doesn't even really have to win the tournament. He's going to get a title shot either way. Of course, he would want to win the tournament, because then you'd think not only would he get a title shot going forward, he would also get the main event at Wrestle Kingdom. Be one hell of a feather in the cap. But of course, the world champ is in the main event of Wrestle Kingdom anyway. Either way, Ishii stays alive in the tournament, barely stays alive in the tournament. Still needs to win. Again, like I said, going into this, he has to win both of his next matches, and he needs Okada to not win another match. And he needs everyone else to not win matches. Not sure that's even possible. Yes, going forward, let's see. Going forward, Ishii has lost to. He's beaten Marufuji, so he's not in trouble for Marufuji, at least in terms of time. Lost to Tanahashi, so he needs Tanahashi to not catch up. No, to not, yeah. Needs Tanahashi to lose. Lost to Tenzan and Tonga, but they've been eliminated. Not in trouble for. Lost to Goto. So actually, Ishii not in too horrible a situation. Not as horrible as they would have thought. 2 of his losses are to people who have already been eliminated. It really doesn't matter if they keep winning going forward. Well, no, it really doesn't, because it's guys that are still in the tournament that are a problem. Ishii beat Fale as well. He has beaten Fale, beat Marufuji. So he's not in trouble from them going forward if he can tie with. Our final match here is Tanahashi against Marufuji. So, for Ishii to stay in this, he needs Marufuji to lose. If Marufuji goes up to 5 wins, Ishii can't win. No, Ishii can win. Beat Marufuji. Myself, get backward. He needs Tanahashi. Now, if Tanahashi loses here, sitting at 3-3 at this point. Now, Tanahashi lost to SANADA, Makabe, Tonga. So, kind of similar to Ishii, Tanahashi not in the best situation here, but two of the guys he's lost to are already eliminated. Now, Makabe has managed to stay in. Makabe and Goto managed to stay in the tournament with Okada's loss. They're still alive. Ishii's still alive. Tanahashi needs to win this match because if he loses, that'll put Marufuji up to 5 wins, and Tanahashi could only get 5. This would eliminate Tanahashi on that alone. Now, if Tanahashi can win this match, that puts him up to 4. With 2 matches left to go, he can only get 6. So he could tie or overtake Okada, depending on if Okada wins his next match. Tanahashi beaten Fale, beaten Ishii, and beaten Goto. Goto. Hadn't written it. Tanahashi's beaten Fale, Goto. So if Tanahashi can win here, it ties him with Fale and Goto. Puts more pressure on Ishii. Ishii wouldn't necessarily be eliminated, but again, it would make it that much harder for him to win going forward. Whereas, again, Marufuji winning this match would eliminate Tanahashi. Marufuji ball has beat Okada, SANADA, so that's important. Really lost to Fale, so Marufuji winning here would not necessarily eliminate either one of them. And he hasn't had a match with Goto. Marufuji still has a match to go with Goto and Tama Tonga. Kind of a lot riding on this match. I think everybody wants Tanahashi to win here. No, not necessarily. Again, it depends on the situation. Fale and Ishii have both lost to Tanahashi, so they probably would want to see Marufuji win, because then that puts them in a bit of a better position. They only need to tie with Marufuji to win over him. Whereas Tanahashi, they would have to get a better win record. While Goto lost to Tanahashi. Well, so and hasn't had his match with Marufuji. He would be looking for Tanahashi to lose here as well. Well, I was actually wrong. I think they'd be all would prefer Marufuji to win. Now, Okada, of course, Okada would be having some seriously mixed feelings. Tanahashi kind of has been his big nemesis, being the former biggest man in the company. more or less, Okada has kind of taken over that spot from Tanahashi. Okada would definitely not necessarily want to see Tanahashi win here and stay alive in the tournament, because then that means that it could all come down to him and Tanahashi for the A block. But at the same time, Marufuji beat Okada in their first match, and a win here would tie him up with Okada. That would put him in a pretty damn good spot, too. And he already knows that Marufuji can beat him. So, quite a bit running on the line here. Quite a bit at stake, quite a lot on the line. Tanahashi going off after the knees. Does like to use that Texas cloverleaf. Likes to target the knees. Good strategy against a kicker like Marufuji. Also has to use those legs to get somebody up for that flip over DDT that he finisher. Working on the knee there. Really wrenching it. Slam the knee down. Odd impact there. Knee breaker. Interesting position there. Really torturing the knee. Marufuji trying to fight through it. Slap in the chest. Forearm. Back to the knee. That setup looks a bit odd to you. What he's doing is stretching out thigh muscle, as well as putting pressure on the knee, bending the knee joints. Tanahashi wanted that posting variation on a leg whip. Marufuji fights out of it. Tanahashi popping up, catching his leg again. Again, maybe looking for a whip. Marufuji looking for pile driver on the apron. And hits it. Good grief. And with that one move, Marufuji pulls it all back into his corner. Tanahashi could actually lose right here to a count out. Get back up. Trying to get up, and he does get in the ring. Last moment, really. That gave Marufuji all the time in the world. Well, a little bit of time to cover. Uh-oh, Tanahashi fans aren't going to like this. He's going to dare to mess up those pecs. Not holding back at all either. Down in a headlock. Tanahashi elbowing out of it. Slap in the chest there. Fuji retaliates with those damn chops again. And again. Tanahashi going for the leg whip, but Marufuji spins. Stays out of it. 1, 2, only 2. Right into a chin lock there. Nice situational awareness. Not going for anything fancy. Right there, so chin lock. Back to the damn chops. She tries to run back out at him and just gets chopped again. Hits the flying forearm. Himself a little bit of breathing space. Getting back up. Flurry of strikes there. Him down. Gonna look for that rolling senton. Front flip senton and hits it. 1, 2, only 2 count. Really brought most of his weight down on top of him there. Almost landed butt first. Way to knock the air out of some. Land the wrong way. Good way to break their sternum. Get at the knee there. Trying to keep some of that pressure on. Cartwheels out. Marufuji hits drop kick. Take out the pain. Arm attempt block. That was different. Top crossbody connects. That was he caught Tanahashi, went up for like a springboard positioning, and then just drop kicked him on the rope. Different. Second, what the hell is he gonna do? Reversal on the whip. Breaks. Flying drop kick. We saw that with Okada. Only two. Again, situational awareness. He's that Tanahashi's getting back in the ring, expecting him to have been whipped into the guardrail. Having stopped himself, he's right up there and drop kick. Marufuji, those damn chops. Hashi firing back with slaps chest of his own. Nowhere near as much impact on Tanahashi's chest. All bruised, belted up. Good grief. Oh, that was a straight punch. Third. Huge chop. And another. Hashi egging him on. Hashi starting to get a bit tired of it. Firing back. Marufuji trying to lay in some kicks there. Got caught though. Kind of an inverted leg whip there. Hashi really clutching at his chest. Got to hurt like he has got to win this match. In some ways, Marufuji in a really good position. Marufuji can win this when he ties with Okada, and he's beaten Okada already. He just has to stay tied with Okada. He doesn't even have to get a better win record. He just has to tie with. Two. Really pull those kicks out now. It really means he's turning up the end of the match. Of his flip over D. Hashi shoves him off, but caught with more of those kicks. Forward again. Tanahashi drops his ass. Pulled him away from the turnbuckle and let him fall. Gravity's a bitch. Avoids the dragon suplex to capture. Only two. Seeing that quite a bit from Tanahashi tournament. He goes for the full Nelson first for the dragon suplex. Lets him escape from that so he can grab the arms. During here, Tanahashi hits the sling blade. Go for the high fly flow. Frog splash. Falling for it. Hit it. Waiting for Marufuji to get up. Big knee to the gut there, but Marufuji hurts himself to do it. trying to get up, first to his feet. Tanahashi to get up, he does for that kick. He hits it. 1, 2, only 2. Tanahashi having a hard time getting to his feet. He probably the move that he used finished off Okada. Tanahashi reverses it into going for that rolling neck breaker. Marufuji, I think, tried to get out of it. Kind of rolled over Tanahashi rather than over to the side. Not as much impact. Could have been enough. Then Marufuji something else, but Marufuji was getting some counter work in there, but Tanahashi hit the sling blade out of nowhere. That knee it. It's the high fly flow, cross body, going for the high fly flow on the ground, and hits it. 1, 2, and 3. Tanahashi wins. Takes him up to 4 wins. All right, so now we're looking at Okada sitting at 5. Tanahashi at 4, Fale at 4, Goto at 4, Ishii at 3, Makabe at 4, Marufuji at 4. Things have gotten tied up quite a bit here in the latter rounds of the A block. Okada's still in the lead. At this point, dropped another loss to Ishii now. So Ishii manages to stay alive with that win. He still has the hardest road to victory out of anyone. I don't believe he's been eliminated. As I said, I've been going through this. I don't think Ishii's been eliminated with anything that's happened in this round. I don't believe anybody else at all has been eliminated so far in this round. Fale can still get up to 6 victories. Potentially, he still has his match with Okada. That'll be Okada's next match. So if Fale can win that one, he can tie with Okada. He did lose to Tanahashi, so he needs Tanahashi to lose going forward, not keep winning. Goto has lost to Okada and Tanahashi. Goto's lost to Okada, Tanahashi, and SANADA. So SANADA doesn't really matter at this point, but having lost to Okada and Tanahashi, he needs to win both of his next matches. He needs Okada to lose both of his next matches, and he needs Tanahashi to lose at least one of them. So he can try to get 6 while they're at 5. That's Goto's only road to victory there. Ishii has beat Okada, which keeps him alive in the tournament, but again, going forward, he's lost to Tanahashi. Ishii has lost to Tanahashi. Tenzan and Tonga don't matter. He lost to them. And lost to Goto. So he needs Goto to not win any further matches. and he needs to win both of his. So he needs Okada to drop both matches. He needs Tanahashi to not win another match. Basically, he needs Okada and Tanahashi to both lose as well, and Goto to not win any more matches. Ishii technically alive in this, but it's all really down to Okada, Tanahashi, and Goto not winning any more matches at all. Which is impossible. So I think Ishii might actually eliminate. Let me see here. Okada, Tanahashi, Goto. So yeah, Ishii I think is actually eliminated because Tanahashi and Okada are going to have a match. One of them is going to get another victory, which will put either Okada up to 6 or Tanahashi up to 5. So Ishii is eliminated. Okay, with Tanahashi winning this match, Ishii, because of that match, one of them will get another victory. Can't do anything about it. Now, I suppose it would be possible for him to win if they drew. If he could get up to 5, no, because Okada would still be 1 point ahead of him. If they were to draw, Okada would still end up with 1 point more than each could have. He is eliminated. Makabe, I think, is in the exact same situation as Goto. Makabe needs Okada and Tanahashi. Well, no, Makabe beat Tanahashi, so he needs Okada to lose going forward. So he's not in quite as bad a position as Goto. He just needs Okada to not win again. If Tanahashi gets, and he needs Tanahashi to only get a maximum of 5. Makabe needs to win going forward and needs Tanahashi. He needs Okada to lose. Makabe can win both of his last matches. Doesn't matter if Tanahashi wins or not. Okay. He needs Okada to keep losing. Because he has to get more wins than Okada. He needs 6 with Okada staying at 5. So he actually needs Tanahashi to win his match against Okada. And he needs Okada to lose to Bad Luck Fale. Now, if Fale beats Okada, that puts him up to 5 wins, and Fale did beat Makabe. So, again, he needs Fale, beat Okada, but lose to Tonga. He needs Okada to lose both matches. He needs Tanahashi to beat Okada. It doesn't matter if he wins his other match or not. With like Tanahashi, next match is Tenzan. So it doesn't matter if Tanahashi wins both of his matches, as long as Makabe wins both of his as well. But he needs Fale to win against Okada, lose to Tonga, Okada to lose overall. Makabe beat Goto, of course. Now, Marufuji going forward for Makabe, they're tied at the moment. So it needs Marufuji He needs to win both of his matches, while Marufuji can only win one more. Marufuji's last matches in Goto, Tonga. So Goto and Makabe haven't gone up against each other yet, so their situation depends entirely on the outcome of that match. Marufuji beat Okada, lost to Tanahashi. Lost to Fale, lost to Ishii, eliminated now. So, going forward, Marufuji win both matches, or he needs to win. Well, let's see, because he has probably the most options towards getting to the victory of anybody at the time, other than Okada. Okada just needs to keep winning. Marufuji, he needs more wins than Tanahashi. Lost to Tanahashi, Fale. Andy, again, he doesn't really matter at this point. He needs Okada to win a maximum of one more time. If he can beat his next two opponents, Marufuji, he can get 6 wins and tie with Okada, he wins. Depending on who else it would be up there with 6 wins too. So he needs Okada to win a maximum one more time while he wins both of his matches. Or not at all. Tanahashi, he needs to either lose 2 more times or win a maximum of 1 more time while he picks up 2 wins. Right now, he's only tied with Tanahashi. Tanahashi losing both times or only getting 1 more win, he can still come out on top if he can win both matches. Going forward, it'll really depend on what happens with Tanahashi and his next. As for Tanahashi himself, Okada just needs to keep winning and try to get more wins than, at this point, Marufuji. Just stay ahead of Marufuji and he's okay. Tanahashi, he needs, again, few paths to victory here. He dropped losses to Tonga, Tonga, Makabe, and SANADA. So Tonga and SANADA don't really matter. Makabe, again, he needs Makabe to lose, obviously. And let's see. Makabe beat Marufuji. Going forward with Marufuji, Tanahashi needs to pick up 2 more wins. His last match is against Okada. So, really, he needs to beat Okada to win the tournament. Really going to come down to Tanahashi beating Okada or Okada beating Tanahashi. A lot of it. But if Okada wins 1 more time, go to 6 wins, Tanahashi has to beat him to win. He has to beat his next opponent, which is Tenzan, which probably could say is pretty much a certain victory for Tanahashi. So it's likely that he'll go up to 5 wins in that next match. So Okada wins his next match against Fale. Tanahashi has to be able to beat him. And really, that's what the entire A block will come down to, is Okada and Tanahashi, which is probably what's going to happen. Because once Okada goes up to 6 wins, everyone else is pretty much eliminated. That one fell swoop. Except potentially Marufuji. So, Okada, if he beats Fale, then Fale, Goto, and Makabe are all eliminated. And that brings it down to just Marufuji, Okada, and Tanahashi. If Marufuji can keep his wins going, he can get up to 6 wins, then he needs Tanahashi to lose Okada. Well, no. Let me see here. If Okada goes up to 6 wins, and Tanahashi... Yeah, if Okada and Tanahashi both win, then Marufuji's also eliminated. Because at that point, Okada will either go up to 7 wins and win the block, or Tanahashi will tie with him, having beaten him to win the block, but that will also put Tanahashi up to 6 wins, which Marufuji cannot at this point get higher than eliminating Marufuji. So it's really looking like it's going to be a story of Okada and Tanahashi to finish off the A block. So I think that covers everything, and just to, recap my commercial type stuff. Acid Heads, ACIDHED, Game Jolt for my games. You can check out my music at sellfi.com/acidheads, where I have album stuff up for sale. You can also find me on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/acidheads. I'm also on YouTube. You can find me there under Acid Heads, or let's see what all. I do all kinds of stuff on YouTube. You can find me at Ryan Acid Heads Murphy. Let's see. Tanahashi just doing his victory lap right now. So I think we'll call that the commentary for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.